All right, it's fine. So if you are given these two triangles, we are going to see that, let's just say we have got this angle here, which is the same as this angle here. And you'll be having angle, this one, which will be the same as this angle here. And also you'll be having this angle here, which will be the same as this angle at this part. So which are to refer to as similar figures. In this case, if you are given similar figures, you name them according to my angles. Again, say akafana. All right. So cross-checking our triangle here, we are going to see that angle A in this case are kunofanana nani na angle Q. All right. Tikatesa zvekare. Tikaenda pana B, tinoona kuti angle B.
Hello?
You know.
Hello?
Hello? Is unapinda class or it's your call?
Oh, sorry, it's my call, sorry.
Oh, sorry, okay, it's fine.
Show me a jigger, let me see.
Hello?
Okay, is it fine?
That's fine.
All right, so we are saying angle A in this case is the same as what is angle Q, and also if you have to move on here, you've got angle B, which is the same as what is angle P, angle C, which is the same as what as angle R. So chaita kuti titima triangles, they are similar is because of what? It's because of equal angles, not sides. It's because of what? Equal angles. Ndo chinoita kuti ma-triangles two ave similar. So how can I conclude this part? We can actually write this triangle. So the first triangle that you name, it's your own choice. Aina any influence unless you are being told or PYO the first triangle, but this first triangle that you name, you are the one name, so you just name it according to any order of your choice. So in this case, we can choose to name this triangle A, B, C. It's our choice in this case. So you can just name it as A, B, C. All right. So triangle ABC is similar to, so this is the sign that we use for similar figures. Line 3 in size like that. So we are saying triangle ABC is similar to which triangle? Triangle name it must correspond to this triangle according to angles. So we are saying angle A is the same as what? As angle Q. Takutonema. Takwenda pana B, angle B is same as what? Is same as angle P. Angle C is same as what? Is same as angle R. So these are the two triangles which are what? Which are similar. So you name these triangles in order of what? Of the angles, which means if I was to take this triangle, the first triangle, let's say, and I choose a name and it is C, A, B. Let's say that is the way, and I choose because I'm the one arkutanga kunyora this triangle. So ndokwaza choose anyway. So if I'm to start with this C, which means the similar triangle here is going to be what? What is going to be? All right, I'm not is similar to triangle. C is same as what?
R.
C is same as R. To end up on A, which is Q, yes. Then P. So that is the way similar figures. You take them according to what? To equal angles. Okay. So that is the first. Similar figures are equiangular. You take them according to equal angles. That is the statement. In what? In short. All right, then the second statement that we must know about these similar figures is that under similar figures, the ratio of sides is the same throughout. So the ratio of sides is the same throughout. All right, so that is what we have got in this case if you are dealing with similar figures. Ratio of sides yakanofanana pese part tinenge we can take advantage of that. So I want to take this part here of these similar figures. This first part as an example of how do you take this ratio of sides. So we said triangle ABC is similar to triangle QPR. All right, so this is how we are going to take this ratio of sides. You can just take this first part, this side AB. So this is your side or total ratio of sides. So it's AB over the corresponding side. So AB kuno correspond nani na QP. So it will be over the corresponding side, which is QP. All right, so it's AB QP, which is equal to B and C. So it's going to be BC over the corresponding BC ano correspond nani kunoko na PR. Which is PR, which is equal to the last one, it will be A to C, this one. All right, so it will be AC over the corresponding from Q to what? To R. So it will be over QR, like that. So are we seeing this part of ratio of sides, how you take it? Exactly. So that is your ratio of what? Ratio of sides. So I'm saying this ratio of sides is the same throughout. Yagafanana, that is why we are saying is equal to throughout. So meaning to say we can take advantage of any part that we are going to have. We can actually calculate any side because sometimes you'll be given maybe three conditions. Maybe you are given this part here. I want to just indicate something. You can even understand it, just explain about. Let's say we are given AB and we are given QP, we are given PR. To vatanzi calculate BC. Saka iwo kuti right, watanga wanema ma similar figures ako, then wonema ratio of sides. Wanema ma ratio of sides woona kuti right, these are the sides andakapiwa. And abvunzwa ndicalculate BC, which means I'm going to try advantage of what? Of these two ratios. Since that zvakaita se zvakafanana takutonofoma equation takwanisa kucalculate one of the unknown because aya masides unenge wakapiwa length yacho. So pari kuoneka kuti ma-similar figures we can actually use them to calculate mamwe masides, but zvinoshanda only kana ma-triangles ari similar. Kana asiri similar, takutodzoka ku normal way of using solving triangles, which means takutodzoka back to your normal way of using solving triangles. All right, so actually this part just maybe my examples and so forth so that it can help us. But for the meantime, I just want you to see the conditions that you can actually have or the conditions that you're going to use for this similarity. The Abima triangle. So the first condition is this one, and the indicator panapa. They can give you two triangles like this, are separate, like this one. Chinoita utuzozoti are similar is because they have got what? Equal angles inside. That is the first condition, this one.
All right.
Okay, the second condition that we can have is this one. It's a basic and normally one of condition whereby you'll be given something of this nature. Let us just save it. Actually, this one can be drawn in different ways. To a bigger triangle and a smaller triangle inside. then you'll be given that these two lines are parallel. These two lines here, they are parallel. All right, so let's just say that's our triangle in this case, A, B, C. Then we'll be having E and F in between. Just any in between here, you can put any letter. It can be M, N, P, Q, whatever part you're going. All right, so in this case, not how are we going to formulate similar figures from this part here that we are given? Because if about to was some similar figures, if you had to cross-check on this particular section, parallel lines. So which means these two parallel lines, they have a role that they are going to play. The whole of this triangle that we have and the smaller triangle, they are sharing the same angle, which is A, because we've got two triangles here. But these two triangles, are we seeing that they are joined together at this point A? Akano buttons of point A, so which means are share same angle ilipana A. Parkonekapa. Kuti triangle yatichaita, maybe the first triangle it was AEF, E ameno cannot AEF, but no matter the way yatichanema nayo, this angle A ichanodzokorodza zvekare pazitriangle zombe, maybe richanzi ABC kana kuti richanzi BAC, but A umwe cheto chambaramba chimushandisa. So this one we are referring it as a what? As a common angle. So it's actually the same for both what? For both triangles. All right, so that's a common angle that we are having in this case. All right, now, are there any other angles that are the same that we can locate from this part? Let's say we have extended this line ish. Let's say to extend the line red panape. To extend the recare line red to extend the recare. Chance of kuona zvakanaka kuti ma-angles aya akafanana, angle iri pana E ne-angle iri pana B zvakanofanana machiyayo ma-corresponding angles from our parallel lines. These two angles, they are the same. This angle and this angle anogadzira F, they are called what? Corresponding angles. This angle and this angle are the same, or it can be this way. This angle here and this angle here, they are actually the same. From our parallel lines. So these are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. I don't know. Run up background. It is slow. Okay. Okay. So that's what we have on E and B. But if you have to cross check, we have the same condition on what? And F, and also on what? On C. They're not in the same condition, but so which means this angle at C and this angle at F achanofanana. That's the same angle in this case. All right. So ndo chete now ingoripo, so you can actually just like extend ungoona kuti zvakamira sei, but actually it's nothing actually yatinacho panapa. All right. Now we have got these angles which are the same. So now let's have our similar figures. My similar figures, and I want you to give me the first triangle. Then from that first triangle, we produce the second one, which is similar to that one. Because I said the first triangle is your method of choice, or they can give you the first triangle, then waku follow order, let us say, yavakakupa. But in this case, we are not given, we are the ones to name our own similar figures. So which one do you want us to start with?
AEF.
Triangle AEF. All right. So triangle AEF is similar to which triangle now?
ABC.
Achiramba akadaro. All right. Then takuenda kuna B, tuenda kuna C. Parikuoneka ndo chete zvingoripo izvo. Then from there, can I request an autogadzira ratio of sides, which is going to be AE over what? Over AB, which is equal to EF over what?
BC.
Over BC in this case, which is equivalent to what? AF over
AF.
over
AC.
AC. Then from this, you can calculate any side running. So that's another condition that you can have. I don't know if this part is clear.
It's clear.
All right, so they can use this condition. It's actually one and the same condition here, but it's just one and the same thing. If you have to cross-check that, they can make it to be like it's a right angle to triangle like this, but it's actually one and the same thing here, because another part. As you can see, it will be one and the same thing as long these are parallel to this angle and this angle are the same, this angle here and this angle are the same, then this angle you're going to a common angle, just like that. So you see it's actually one and the same thing there. All right, then maybe we can just okay, let me just put it this way. All right, we can have this part here. Yeah, this one is let me just put it this way. Though and do not so bad at this part because ineka confuse but it's nothing, something of this nature here. All right, we can have something of this nature conditions, another line so that you know it clear. All right, tinokwanisa kuwana something of this nature also. Then panapa vanobva vanotiitira another 90 degrees like this. All right, vanobudisa yakadai also pane 90 degrees apa. All right, so let's just name sides edu E, C, and we just put this as point P. All right, so ipapa tinogona kutumisa ma-effect ma-triangles akawandisa are similar. Per one question here tinayo, we have got 3 triangles that we can see. We're not gonna so which means we can produce 3 like triangles, 3 similar. So this is one of the most important part because nekao tricky kainako mkati. So this type of equation and do confuse because unowana diagram rangu ita zvakaita utopiwa ma sides maybe panapa is 5, it's 7, whatever. Vatopedza newe my angles, they don't give you any, they just give you these 2, and this is 90 here and this is also 90 pana A panapa. So how do you tackle this? Remember this is a straight line, so which means kana pana P panapa tine 90 degrees also zvikureva kuti kuna kuside kuna P pane chii zvekare kuno kune 90 degrees. So zvakasina pa straight line. 90 plus 90 must give us what? 180. So this is what you're going to do. Just in this case, assume any angle of your choice. Assume any angle of your choice. So uchatsvaka one angle of your choice in this diagram. Name just one angle. With that angle, so I want you to just locate one angle to batai name as and just like maybe to 30, but remember you are working with the right angle triangle, so which means any angle which name must be what? Must be less than 90 degrees. All right, so which angle can we name? Panema angles are occupied.
Maybe P.
Maybe this B. All right, so if we assume this angle B, so we can call this angle B Tom to Mizagut Indian. Any angle of your choice, so it was not even 40 degrees and
Right.
All right, so this is our angle B. It means that this is even 40 degrees. Just assume what even 40 degrees. Okay, let's put it in our diagram here. This is our B, which is 40 degrees. So always when you are given this type of equation, try to attempt using this typical approach and to you assume. So If this is 40 here, let's fill in our diagram now. What does it mean? It means this angle here chanoita chi panapa, pana A pana. Chanoana, because remember the whole of this A was 90 degrees, but trungo daka piece aka, look at trungo dak. So ichanoti pachi, panapa tine 90, panapa tine 40, and we know that angles need triangle that up to G 180 degrees.
180.
So which means we are going to subtract what? We are going to subtract 90 and 40 degrees from what? From 180 degrees, which is going to be something like 130 here. That's 180 minus 130, which is something like what? 50 degrees.
Degrees.
Exactly. So which means this angle here is going to be 50 degrees. Okay. But remember that the whole of this angle here, all this complete angle was 90 degrees. Now we know this is 50 degrees. What does it mean about this angle here?
It's 40.
Inenge yakunoti pa 40 takuto parikuoneka takutoti 90 minus what? 90 minus 50, which is 40 degrees. So which means this angle here yakunzi 40 degrees. Parikuoneka apa? The same thing is going to happen here at angle C. We now know this is 40 degrees, this is 90 degrees, but we know that angles near triangle, they add up to what? They add up to 180 degrees. So which means we shall add 90 and 40. We're at the same rate, 90 plus 40 from 180 to 150 degrees. So which means this angle is going to be what? It's going to be 50 degrees. I'm going to treat this up. All right. Now on this part, let's name our first triangle of our choice. Okay, let's just say our triangle is ABC. All right, that is the bigger triangle. So we shall write this triangle ABC in this case is similar to. All right, we shall see that that two triangles are similar to this triangle. So the first one. All right. The first one, A to B to C. We are referring here from A to B to C. All right. Angle iripana A panapa is what? Angle iripana A.
90.
It's 90 degrees. All right. Tine two triangles if you have to cross check. Pane triangle iri kunoku ish. Tongoeza titi triangle 1. Then toita imwe triangle iri kunoku. Pama triangles edu ari 2 dzese dzakatakura 90. If you have to cross check pana P pana pane 90. Kunoku zvekare kuna P kune 90. Parikuoneka apa? So which means panapa chanotora triangle yedu yakunonzi triangle P. Hatisi kuziva kuti so far ndi P wepu. Saka isusu maybe let's say tuchanana P weku triangle 1. Saiza tingoisa pamusoro panapa titi triangle 1. Alright, tunoita the same. Satingosiyaka space, tunoita another part, but that is similar to again. Takunonyora again another triangle, which means takunobva kunani ku triangle EH2 iyi. Tichanotangawo zvekare nani? Tinotanga na P because dzese dzakatakura chidzi dzakatakura 90 degrees. Saka kunoku A uyu ana 90 degrees akafanana P wemu triangle 1, akafanana P zvekare wemu triangle 2. Amene kana taitesa apa tinaurasika. All right. Toenda isusu pana B. B wezi triangle zombe, iri B wezi triangle zombe uyu akatakura angle yechi.
B akatakura 40.
Akatakura 40 degrees. Uyu ndi B wezi triangle zombe. Handika. Takudzoka pazvima triangle zvidiki zviya zvatinazvo. Chitriangle chidiki ichi nechitriangle chidiki chinechi. Angle yakatakura 40 pachitriangle chidiki chekutanga ichi ndeyani? In our triangle 1.
A.
Ndi A. Saka panapa takutononyora A in our triangle 1. What about in our triangle 2?
Ndi B.
Ndi B parikuoneka. Saka B wedu uyu ari kunodzokodza. Yes, ndi B watataura nezvayo from this bigger triangle, but the same B is in the smaller triangle. So we have to take it like that. So all this is equivalent to what? To 40 degrees. Then we move to the last part, which is C. C of the bigger triangle akatakura angle yechi. C of the bigger triangle akatakura angle ye 50 degrees. Andika. takuenda smaller triangle. In this smaller triangle, angle yakatakura 50 degrees is the same C that we have angari bigger triangle. That part does not matter that we tamboishandisa in the bigger triangle. That one does not matter. We just have to write it like that. So it's going to be what? It's going to be C here. Then the last one here in this second triangle, which angle is having 50 degrees?
A.
That is our A. So in this case, no triangles are similar to each other. In this case, this part here, this triangle ABC is similar to this triangle. PAC is also similar to this triangle PBC. I'm not going to treat this up. Exactly. So ndo actually part yatinofanira kuti tinyatsotoenzesa iyo because vanoifarira singaiti kungo just play around this part because it's not clear because they just give you 90 degrees zvimwe zvese they don't give you and they expect you to understand or to kutozowa kuti triangles are similar ndeapi. So ipapa you just have to assume any angle of your choice, wonema, then from there you can actually have a completed diagram like that. All right, so I think these are the basics that we have from our similar triangles, the diagrams that we can have and so forth. Now let's just see if we can just have a question to not actually how do we answer this type of a question, but actually no my basics at now up. These are basics at now. There was this question. And then I got that is a Panapa issue, all right. 2004, all right. But go to the question it or not Buddha Jaganaka. 2004. I just see it apatomborina kana chiri kumbotaura apatomborina kana tingoikro. All right, ka question katina kari kuoneka. Okay, I get this. Not inooneka here. Okay. All right, Pandira pari kuoneka.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. All right, so we have got this shape here. Get it try to all right. So ndo diagram ratinara rubuda rese. All right, so in this case, we are given that in the diagram, PQ is parallel to UV, PQ 9 centimeters, UV 6 centimeters, VR 8 centimeters, and so forth. Then you're asked to name in correct order the triangle, which is similar to triangle what? VUR. Okay, that's VUR. So in this case, we're not talking about name a triangle is similar to what order, so you have to follow that order that you are given.
All right.
All right, so in this case that tinokwanisa kunema similar figures, we have to at least locate my angles akafanana. So which of the angles that are the same? We said here angle Q is going to be the same as what? Angle V from our corresponding angles, isn't it? All right, then angle P is going to be the same as what? As angle U here from our corresponding angles again. Then my triangles that are two are share angle R. All right. So now that means we can name triangle is similar to this triangle what UVR according to what? According to my angles akafanana. So let's just put it here. Triangle. That is what was the triangle again? VUR. All right. So triangle VUR is going to be similar to each triangle. Takunotora according to my angles akafanana. V yakafanana nani?
P.
V yakafanana Q and all right. Then itoenda pana U
P
na P, then itoenda pana R ari kuramba akadaro and exactly. So it's going to be triangle QPR. So ndo triangle yatiri kunotora. Triangle QPR. All right, so this one is similar to triangle QPR. All right, so ndochete matora tinongonoita tinongototora according to my triangles acho anenge achitori maangles anenge achitori the same kana ukatopiwa in this case like the first triangle zvasa nekuti you are the one ari kunema triangle. In this case you are already given the triangle.
Right.
All right, then the other part now is to calculate VQ. All right, so whenever wangobva pama similar figures, as long this first part is on similar figures, then you have a question like this one to calculate VQ. It means we have to play part with our similar figures and have our what? Our ratio of sides. Remember, we said ratio of sides is what is the same. So let's try to play around with ratio of sides and see if we are able to fill in this information. All right, so according to our ratio of sides, what are we going to have here? VU over QR, which is equivalent to what? UR in this case over what? Over, this is, sorry, this is QPR, isn't it?
QPR.
Because up and to not restrict QPR this one, so which means it cannot affect even the first part this one. So this is QPR this one, so it will not affect also pana was supposed to be what? QP. All right, so this one is UR, so we said QP the first one, and this one will be what? PR. Which is equal to the last one, which is VR over what? Over QR. So it will want a QR on the last one. All right. Now let's take in the information that we have here and fill in per diagram reader. Sorry, we are given a PQ, which is 9, UV, which is 6. So to fill my information, and also are given what? VR. So I'm going to fill everything. All right, so I've got PQ and UV. PQ, which is 9, PQ, which is 9, which is this part here. And VU is the same as what? Is the same as UV, this one that we are given, which is 6. So it's going to be 6 over what? 6 over 9. Because we've got U here, so it's going to be 6 over 9. Those are true pana VU, which is UV over PQ, which is 6/9. Which part are we also given? If we are to cross-check here, we are also given what? VR, this one,
VR.
which is 8. All right. So which means which part are you going to take? The last one, this one, in a VR, this one. Pargonega, which is 8, which is 8 over what? Over QR, Pargonega. Because we are given this value of VR. So which means this ratio, not apana pa chatumbotoshanda, this ratio. Apana pa tumbotoshanda, this only part ya tingotona is enough to calculate QR. So what can we do to calculate QR? We can just play around our formula here, which means we can even cross multiply and so forth. So if we are to cross multiply 6 times QR, which is going to give us what? 6 QR, which is equivalent to 9 times 8. If we cross multiply 9 times 8, it's going to give us what? 72. Okay, then we can divide by 6 in this case. All right. So if we divide by 6 both sides, that means QR is going to give us what? QR is going to be 72 divided by what? 72 divided by 6, which is something like 12. All right. So do negate length of what? Length of QR, which is 12 centimeters in this case. So that is how you use my similar figures, just like that. All right. So which means your QR in this case here, QR, the whole of this is 12 from Q here to this point R, the whole of this line. And we have to calculate panapa, which is 12 centimeters. So actually it just means panapa nebariji 4 centimeters, isn't it? Just like 8 from